Opa!
Aj, faže, na koju ti stranu ideš, Bog te?
Opa!
Pa nije ti to fora, stari moj. A, to ti je velika greška. Alo?
Izvinite, rezultati su nedostupni, ama nemoj. O. Bog materi.
Aj, faže, na koju ti stranu ideš, Bog te?
Opa!
Pa nije ti to fora, stari moj. A, to ti je velika greška. Alo?
Opet sam isplacio 250 kuna kroz prozor.
Lako ste svi izbacili, si mene nagovorio.
Šta 250?
Ko nagovorio?
Ti?
Ja.
To?
Nisam ti ja rekao da uzmeš tank, bogat.
Nego šta si?
I ja te nagovorio.
Kakav ste
O,
tenko
Bog.
uzimali za 250 kuna?
A?
Ma, ove, Italijane.
Premiume jevo im ja, mater, što su bacili.
Da.
Italijanski premium i sad neki.
Ma ja,
Aha.
Vipera. Se zove čovjek, Vipera. Ali radi ko bjelouška.
Radi ko geci.
Grize ko bjelouška.
Ko geci.
Baš. Taki geti je jaču pizdu
Gete.
nego taj sam. Majko, Isusu. Jaj.
Filip, sve su ih pustili tamo, pa majku vam jebem usrano. Pa je li ima ko da prati to? Nema izgleda. A vidim i ja da je help.
Helpa!
Vidim ja, sine, da je tu help, ali za help treba pomoć.
Kva za help treba pomoći?
Majoj.
Ti mi nećeš pobjeći.
To ti je ded.
Hoću.
SMVCC 67, šta je to?
To je to. Italijan.
A isto Talijan.
Buonasera. Osmicu. Gdje ide? Italijano. Los geht's.
Čaj, zanimit donje nešto za popite.
Drinken, drinken, drinken. Kloske šajtet! Up! Gay! Get neuih. 6 karta. Oh je. Našla je.
Moj, 10, pa gdje prije riknu, gosti, evo partija tek počela. On već riknu. I drugi riknu, pa majko ti, šta je ovo? Ima li još ko za riknu? I treći riknu, znači i četvrti, još malo fali. Isuse ti Boga, dobre partije.
Teratina zvučnici na zvučnici.
Znate kako izgledaju gej parade širom Evrope?
Vi nalazite skandalozne slike sa interneta
A one ne
koje
postoje.
važno za ovo podneblje 10 parade održano. Nikada se ništa, pojavljuje se termin gologu, za što se nikada nije desilo, to su prištine. Dođite, popnite se na krov neke zgrade, gledajte kroz dvogled. To su pristojni ljudi. To su pristojni ljudi. To su pristojni ljudi. Pristojni ljudi.
It isn't what you drive that matters, it's how you drive it. That is everything. Because there's a load of people right now, I know this, who've got Mondayos, who go, oh, I can't afford the petrol in them anymore, I'm going to have to get rid. Don't, because everyone's in the same boat, you've got 20p for it, you'll end up with a horrid eco box. Much better, don't change the car, change your driving style.
Well, next question.
Jeremy, what car would you take to your worst enemy?
Well, I
zadnje.
discovered just on the way here, Renault Scenic is very poor, Mitsubishi Fev is very poor, but the car that I reserve a special level of hatred for is the Toyota Prius. Because that is a cynical marketing exercise for the gullible and the stupid. Because anybody who thinks that mining nickel in Canada and then shipping it across to Norway so it can be turned into batteries and then shipped on a tanker across to Japan and put into a car and then shipped back to America or Canada and is bought by idiots who arrived this morning on the underside of a Eurostar train so they can drive into people all over London because they haven't a clue where they're going. That is a moron, and anyone who buys one, likes one or praises one in any way is a complete and utter imbecile.
I believe that was a rant.
Yeah. It just goes to show I don't... James likes them.
I find them interesting,
There
but I
you go.
find cars interesting.
Next question.
Yes, anyway, have you seen this plan to put these stickers on the windscreens of cars in showrooms? They're a bit like those ones you get on fridges and washing machines. They're like the energy sticker. It tells you how environmentally sound it is. That's the range of stickers. So green is essentially for things like the Toyota Prius, and red at the other end is for sort of Ferraris and supercars. And the good thing is, it's made it much quicker going into a showroom and choosing a car.
Absolutely, you just go for the red ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
The red ones will all be interesting and the green ones will all be just... Boring. Yeah, exactly. And there's another advantage as well, actually, to buying red cars, because environmentalists say that if we all drive real gas guzzlers, big SUVs and so on, then the world will heat up, the ice caps will melt, the sea level will rise. They produced a map to show the effect of that just the other... Wales is cut off! Hey! Look at that! If you buy red... Or, and I know there are some Welsh people here, look at it the other way round, England's cut off! Right, news.
Yes, right. Now, European Car of the Year has been revealed.
Oh, good.
Ready?
Yes.
This is 57 independent motoring journalists who every year name the European Car of the Year, and every year get it wrong.
Wrong, completely.
Yeah, they do. Every single year. I've got a list here of previous winners, or some examples of them at least. Citroën XM. In 1990, they decided that was the best new car launched, ignoring the fact that the electrics didn't work, ever. And that while you were signing your name on the order form, it was disintegrating out the back. So this year they've gone for...
The Toyota Prius.
There you go, you see? Perfect.
Have you seen the Toyota Prius?
Oh, yes.
Look at it. This is a car with two engines.
Both of them minutely small.
Yeah, but neither engine is big enough. It's hideously ugly. It's kind of supposed to be green. That's the... I might drive that up the mountain. I could drive that up the mountain. That would give the environmentalists something to think about. That's good. No, it isn't good. It's bad. It's quite good.
If you drove it where you drove the Discovery, it might heal the mountain as it went past. Make it better.
That's a horrid car, that.
Helmet when I drive my Prius.
You got a Prius? I love the Prius. So what
I
car
heard that was your favorite car.
It is my favourite.
You pop around in town with that, right?
in and out of town?
I just
Be expected.
I'm married to my Prius. Love it. I want to finish with the Prius. What do we think?
Fun.
Cool. That was just a noise. You see, the thing is we know it to be a rubbish car, okay? But if you're after one of those girls with a fringe and a lot of those ribbons down here saying she cares about breasts and AIDS and moss, okay? You know the type. Slightly earnest women. She's going to think you made an environmental statement by buying one of these, and she's going to like it, okay? Right. So on that basis, it is cool.
You are pushing it there.
Well, there is a word of warning. There is a caveat with that. See, while she's out for dinner with you, having a nice salad, organic, obviously, and you're sitting there reading her Victorian poetry and, you know, weeping copiously because you think they're like that.
Tegi, žedan sam. Aj, otvori pivo. S krilom. Malo je glomazno. Tegi, žedan sam. Aj, otvori.
I'm working on the 5.4 project, and I pulled off the water crossover tube that goes here and here, and the thermostat sits there. That's this guy. And underneath I found just really crusty looking, and as I pulled the gasket out, you can see here, this is broken. There's a hole right through here, and then on this side, where the gasket runs in here, there's a crack, and this whole thing is broken. If that blows out, then the gasket's going to just fall out, and we're going to have a leak. So the sucky part is I have to replace this entire intake manifold now because Ford is too stupid to make it separate pieces. I don't know why they didn't just mount this to the cylinder heads. Anyway. I'm working on the 5.4 project.
Blago njemu.
Ozo sip, ozo sip.
Jebote djeda kak se to kod tebe čuje. Šta?
Tenkovi.
Mnogo dobri tenkovi.
Da, mnogo dobri.
Robi.
Reci, draga.
Draga, evo Šparovci opet nešto šalju, 90 nešto euro su mi su uplatili Špara, ne pojma šta je, čega.
Sam stižu pare jebo. Tebi hoće nazad u Špar, zato
Ja.
Ajmo ga namamit, evo mu još 100 eura, svaki dan po 100 eura da mi pošaljite, sam da se vrati.
Doću za 2 godine kad...
Svaki dan mu šaljite. Ojere.
Jes popadanja!
Sad sam upao u desetke, to već nije dobro.
Nem jó.
No. No, niks goed.
Nej, keine gut.
Ama yok.
Baba joba.
Tako igraš, Baba joba.
Kako? A ja radim samo gusenice skida, ne može damage da prođe.
I to neko mora, bogat. Dobro je dok skidaš gusjenice. Bud sretan da skidaš gusjenice. Opa. Opa. Meni pala gusjenica. Opet kumatam. Još se i. Majmune! Mogo si stati za mene da se ne vratim Tortoise, mogo si. Budala jebote tank ko ti ga dao. Pičku mater idiote. Isuse, majko kretena. Evo, rudnik. Ima da se napucam ko budala.
Tank uništožnja.
Evo, Robi, prolazi ovaj tvoj SMV, CC, ja vozim T95 i ne može me prestići.
And
So anytime I bleed, you let me go. Yeah, anytime I beat, you got me, no. Anytime I see, you let me know. But the plan and see.
Daj da te izbacimo odavde, mater, ti jebem glupu.
So anytime I bleed, you let me go.
Kako
Yeah,
ide na snajp u gradu duhova.
Gdje si, Čale?
On ide na
Gdje si,
snajp.
mali? Imaš li neki savjet? Nemoj da se ženiš. Znaš šta kaže vlasnik kladionice kad ustane ujutro? Šta?
Samo
Ne daj Bože
smetaš,
ništa.
idiote. Opa, tu su stavili kuće. Šta je ovo?
Dođeš mi hlada, nesi Coca-Cola. Zoki Gavra.
Nisam znala
A što
za
Zoki
ova
Gavra?
promjena.
Pa administrator je stranice Gavrani Tips.
Pogledajte malo.
Besplatne savjete za klađenje na Instagramu. Telegram.
Budem pogledala.
Pogađa čak i Lazio. Čekaj, Zoki, imaš li neki savjet?
Nisam znala ja za to.
Igrao je čak i Lazio.
Ide napred Jačerbi, Bašić, brani Perin, Milinković, Savić, Sente! Lazio je u Evropi!
Date ga Lazio. Gdje si, Čale? Gdje si, mali? Imaš li neki savjet?
O,
Nemoj
pa
da se ženiš.
standard B, sad mi je to dosta.
Znaš šta kaže vlasnik kladionice?
She's going to be thinking, I wish Clint Thrust would swing through the windows now, swoop me away, put me in his Mustang, say, forget the tennis and love, let's go have some Venice, and let's eat Bambi. That's what we actually want. So, in fact, it's kind of cool, but be careful.
According to the Daily Mail, at Superstorm Sandy's most powerful moments, the wind speed hit 98 miles an hour. Or to put it another way, not quite as fast as a Toyota Prius.
I
thought it was a Prius. Yeah, that's because you're foreign.
To je moje kolege.
As indeed is the car. Yeah, it's actually Canadian, the batteries. Well, the nickel in them. Which is then shipped all the way on an oil-burning ship to Norway, where it's turned into batteries, and shipped all the way to Japan, where it's turned into the car, and then it's shipped all the way back to Britain, where morons who think they're saving the planet buy it.
Go that way. So we're saying diesel's uncool, they're down this end of the board.
Aj za ponoć ja piću.
Minutauro. Baš italijansko ime.
Ime je dobro, samo tenke.
Šajce. Grosse šajce.
Da.
Ovo mene probija, pošto imam isto grose šajce tenkova, ajde. A pucam premium. Otvorim tima.
O, dobar dan. Kako si? Kako si? Kako si? Aha. Kako si? Dobar dan.
Da prsove.
Dobar dan.
Nemoj me jebat. Prš.
I'm gonna give you something.
Come on, baby, we're here.
Mom, cut it with the baby stuff. Susie.
Ajde, ude, smakni se.
You heard I was hiring a new COO.
You were my age when your father handed you the company.
He didn't hand it to me, I earned it. Really, honey?
You outside of Buckhead? Extremely.
I come in peace and alone. How was Denver?
I missed the heat.
Trust me, it wasn't as hot without you here. Straight to the manor?
I'm open to a detour.
I didn't realize your father was expecting you too.
Where is he? Hey, guess who's... Oh, my God.
What the hell are you doing here? Who the hell are you doing here?
I think she works for the company.
This is Crystal, my fiance.
O pizdo jedna.
I get it. You think she's a gold digger. But you think that about all your dad's girlfriends.
This one's different. The thing that Dad values most in the world is that company. That's what I want. Family dynasties flow through blood. Wives just come and go.
She'll never see me as anything more than the girl you're banging.
My dad said get to know her. So that's what I need you to do.
Whatever you found, I can explain.
Too much damage has been done for it not to fall apart.
I didn't want to believe it.
Bite me, Crystal.
Oh, please. Call me Mom. Things are complicated here.
Sounds like my kind of place.
You never know who's gonna stab you in the back. Face it. This is war.
Dobro, sad tutor, već se puca, jebem te. Vidiš da ne ide.
All right, next thing could be electric cars. Now, billions and billions of pounds are spent in America by organisations, including the government, on developing electric cars. And this, the Ford Think, is the best they can come up with. And frankly, you're better off doing the Guardian thing and jogging to work. Let me show you why. Now, here's the Think with the Stig at the wheel. Listen to the throbbing silence of that electric motor. Glorious. For comparison, we've lined it up against something equally sprightly. Jason. And they're off. Now, the Think can do 0 to 30 in 7 seconds. But you can have problems, particularly if you use the electrical stuff. Things like the stereo. Now, Jason by now is way behind, but look what's happening! It's running out of steam! Oh my word, it's stopped! And the giant Galapagos tortoise is
Mi ne vidimo, jer je Elcika otišao u pičku materinu.
Elcika je glupa.
Moj Elcika, jebem ti ja mater. Stvarno si konj, majku ti jebem. Da si konj.
Što si sam?
A šta da on?
Što si štuka? Što si sam? Što si sam?
Mamu vam jebem glupu. Čovjek ima 92.000 bitaka i rating 3. Prosječno iskustvo 300. Odlično.
I just needed my AK mag. Whoa! Is he shooting at you?
Yeah. Hey! I'm dead.
God damn it.
I should have just gotten out, but it's just Trader Scab Central.
Oh my god.
James Earl Ray.
Wait, don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me! Oh Jesus, sorry. That was a Trader Scab that killed my friend.
We're good. I'm a scab. We're
Yeah,
good.
me too.
We're good, homie. We're good.
This guy right here killed my friend.
Ready to fire.
Would you drive an electric car then, Jeremy?
No, I don't want to drive around in an appliance. It's as simple as that. And I'll tell you something else about electric cars, OK? You have to charge them up at night, OK? How many people park outside their houses? You have to park 3 straight. You do. Well done you. There's one man who parks outside his house. But for the rest of us, you park 3 streets away. And even if you can park outside your house, there's just going to be flex. You'll be walking down the pavement like this over all the flexers. They're stupid.
Maybe not the best, but there might be a solution, and as is often the case, it's a compromise, and it's a hybrid car. It's the Toyota Prius. The clever thing is, and the reason it's a compromise, it's got 2 engines. There's a 1.3-litre petrol and an electric motor. And the way it works is it runs on the electric motor at slow speeds, and then when it needs more power or the motor runs out of charge, the engine, the petrol engine, fires up, and that puts the charge into the electric one.
We lost the track.
So, you don't have to plug it in. Brilliant.
And not just brilliant. I've got a list here of the people who are driving this car. Not a made-up list. This is for real. Cameron Diaz has one of these cars. Leonardo DiCaprio. Donny Osmond, we'll skip over that. Alicia Silverstone, Jane Fonda, Jeff Goldblum, Billy Joel, move over that one. Ted Danson, Dennis Weaver, David Duchovny, John Ketley. The list goes on and on forever. And yet, despite that, despite the incredible patronage, I don't know, where do we put it? Uncool? I'm thinking not uncool. I'm thinking not even seriously uncool. I'm thinking further down here. I'm thinking way out of the lit part of the basin in the deep, dark recesses of hell. But you know... So do you drive some big old American Chevy then, and you keep going with shampoo and things in the States, or you...
No, I have a little Porsche that I drive, a 4S, a 2006 or something.
So no Prius?
no Prius.
Good man. Good. No, you'd be very welcome here. You see that? No Prius. Look at that, the man in a pickup truck towing a heavy thing.
There you go. Things you will never hear said at that event. Gotta rush, lads, I'm late for a poetry reading.
That's truck number 3, Bernie Sanders, everybody.
Anyway, the thing is, they worked out they could pull more heavy things if they fiddled with the ECU on the diesel engines because that would generate more power and, as a byproduct, more smoke. That's why it's called coal rolling. And now various kids are starting to do it out on the highway. What they do is they go out on the street and then do it when they overtake a Toyota Prius. Look at this, right? Here we go. Oh, for God's sake. Really? Come on. I know, I shouldn't say this, but every time I overtake a Prius, I always think I could do this in 4th, but I'm going to use 2nd instead. It will annoy him even more.
You do know you're
Anyway, the thing is, they worked out they could pull more heavy things if they fiddled with the ECU on the diesel engines because that would generate more power and, as a byproduct, more smoke. That's why it's called coal rolling. And now various kids are starting to do it out on the highway. What they do is they go out on the street and then do it when they overtake a Toyota Prius. Look at this, right? Here we go.
Oh, for God's sake. Really?
Come on.
Really?
No, I know, I shouldn't say this, but every time I overtake a Prius, I always think I could do this in 4th, but I'm going to use 2nd instead. It will annoy him even more.
You do know you're 56 years old.
Yeah, but I've got a mental age of 9.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, now, you know, sometimes you meet somebody who's got a growth on their face, and it's actually bigger than their face. You ever seen that? No, I mean one of those really ugly things. No, this is just a face. I'm talking about a growth.
That's your face?
I bring this up because there's a company in Japan who's obviously used this growth thing as an inspiration for their new Prius camper van.
Here it is.
Oh, God! It's the elephant car!
It is! I'm so pleased to meet you! Nobody knocked my cathedral over.
It's a monster!
Yes, no, you've got a double bed in the back and then another one in that growth. That is not a car that you could talk to at a party unless you were looking at something else, is it? Did you all just hear that? You know nothing about cars. Why have you just bought a Toyota Prius? Ha-ha! Get out of that and stay fashionable.
So when I go somewhere that I'm, you know, where people might know where I'm going, I can be a hypocritical celebrity.
Jebote jest, dobra, ja već sam mislio da je kraj priče. I budala se privrne, pa maj.
Yeah, they are. Have you noticed how many celebs have bought these things?
Yeah, but
now?
the other thing, yes, you have. But if you get a big car like a 6-litre, you can buy a tree. You can do a carbon exchange program with your car. So it costs, if you do 2,000 miles in a Bentley, it costs you a tree a year.
Which is fair enough.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do with your Prius?
Well, on the carbon exchange base, I don't have to buy the tree because I've got a Prius.
You're never going to drive it, are you? You're just going to go places in America and say, well, you know, I've got a Toyota Prius. Same as Christian Slater, who also has a Pontiac GTO.
Yeah, well, they all do, don't they?
Paul Newman.
Yeah.
He's got a Prius. He has a race team. He has a Volvo with a 400 brake horsepower Cosworth V8. And says, I'll drive a Prius. It's honestly, they go on, you're Prince Charles? Oh, we must do more for the environment. He's got an Audi A8 Quattro, several Range Rovers, a V8 Vantage, and a Bentley, and a Prius. Yeah. Yes, I drive a Prius. He alone is responsible for the mild autumn we've been having. Just all by himself. So, what about speed? Let's find out. Nope, it hasn't got any.
Možete ovim Talijanima šta god dat za jesti pit, oni ne pucaju.
Buonasera.
Tako nekako.
And I'd like to start tonight by talking about the Hollywood blockbuster The Day After Tomorrow. In essence, the Gulf Stream stops, a lot of Americans freeze to death, and it's not really the end of the world. Anyway, the thing is that once again, it has focused our attention on
na ovoj mapi Đurđev dan pjeva.
Stop it going around clubbing baby seals to death.
Na ovoj novoj.
Nisam još bio.
This, apparently, is the answer.
Đurđev dan pjeva
It's
isto.
the Toyota Prius, and
Počinje igre. Treba bi da stignem tamo di bi trebao, ali polako ide moj tank, polako.
Šta voziš?
Onu osmicu. Sve to pa mene kako ono.
Da. Da vidimo kakve su tu sad izmjene radili u pičku materinu na Berlinu, to su isto rekli da će mijenjati nešto.
No, na nekim ja primijetim da ima neke promjene. Igre je pisalo da ima.
Da.
T32 ili koji je onaj Amerikanac na osmica, to još treba kupiti. I nju su jako dobro riješili.
While it may look like a four-door saloon, it's been billed as just about the greenest car ever made. That's why it's become the latest must-have accessory among Hollywood's right-on elite. Cameron Diaz has one, so does Robin Williams and Tim Robbins. Leonardo DiCaprio has 3. They've all been convinced that by driving one of these, the Tasmanian fruit bat will come back to life, that GM crops will be uninvented, and that the Earth will once again cool down. So, what do they all see in it? Well, in essence, it's an electric car. But unlike any other electric car I've ever come across, you don't have to charge this one.
Opa, evo, Minotauro, ajde, baš da vidim šta će biti sa Minotauro. Šta znači ta njegova kupola?
Fact, you never have to charge it up at all. And here's why. That is a normal 1.5-litre petrol engine, which is sometimes used to drive the car. But sometimes it's used to charge the batteries, which power this, which is the electric motor that also powers the car. So that makes the price